Please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Well, isn't this just fantastic?
What's up, my homies? What's cracking? All other words that are considered racial slurs outside of particular communities, insert all here if you wish. How are you? I hope you're well. On this channel, I have on multiple occasions, I think I've even done this on Omegon 2 and on Rumble, covered EDP445. I have covered him because he's a filthy Philadelphia Eagles fan, and a nonce. Mostly for the latter because I actually don't care about the former. I don't think many people actually care about the Eagles. If you are an Eagles fan and want to be that one person who complains about it in the comments, considering today we're going to be talking about him being a filthy nonce, you pretty much prove my point why there aren't many of you. EDP445 was a YouTuber for 11 years. He had over 1 million subscribers. He made thousands of videos, all of which is archived and all over YouTube, even though YouTube terminated his channel on the 27th of April 2021. He's a 32-year-old moron who is known for rant videos, vlogs, and his love of that rather crap NFL team. He was respected, he was renowned for being beloved. Yes, beloved? One of those two versions. And then he went to go meet up with a 13-year-old for a cupcake. Busted by a group who in turn undid their own work by failing miserably at a sting operation. Many have, in the UK, done these sting operations, nonce hunting groups. They follow the UK law of the land when it comes to a citizen's arrest. In this instance, no, he waddled back to his car, he didn't get his cupcake or that 13-year-old. Something within EDP445 at this point has decided the legal age of what his YouTube channel name was, Eat Dat Peen! No, it's pussy. Was not good enough for him anymore. Almost as if to him it had suddenly gone off. It was to EDP445 past its best before, or its use by date. EDP got yeeted off YouTube after he had said he was going to delete everything anyway. Multiple times he tried to come back and multiple times he got yeeted. So he sought to sell his play buttons and merch on his own website, EDP445.whatever.
Alright y'all, what the fuck it is, man. So, just making a little quick ass vid. I just want to let you guys know I'm also selling my original YouTube plaque from back up in the day.
EDP445 went to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. He grew on TikTok, in fact, something which we covered here because it amused me to no end. EDP445 continued to try and make inroads, as it were, to be the very best EDP445, like no one ever was. He was, though, yeeted off TikTok on a number of occasions, and with those yeetings, he kept on going back. Now, with YouTube, they're able to keep him at bay. TikTok, not so much, because what's cracking, yo? It's your mother effer, EDP445. And he just wants his voice, his message to get out there. For a man that was known for rants, gaming, cooking, it is somewhat surprising to me that he felt his message, which, no lie, what's cracking, mother effer, and a few racial slurs, were pretty much all he ever said, either for or against something. Yes? It's why I put it in my intro, because it seemed apt. Something within EDP must have been triggered because when COVID happened, lockdowns began, everyone was shut in their house because governments, and who needs freedom, right? And he decided to take his interest, his tastes, to the internet. That's when the allegations began, July 2020, just to be clear here. I'm sure there were other allegations, but this is from the YouTube fandom. It could be inaccurate. The point is, there was clearly a straw that broke the camel's back that caused him to decide this was the right move. It was not the right move. Almost like any moron who thought using the platform Kick to send messages to other people, not the streaming service, the one that's KIK, not KICK, although I do stream on that platform. KIK has featured heavily within my Halls of Injustice for nonces who think they're using encrypted chats to message minors, arrange meetups with minors. EDP, I wouldn't be surprised, if he was on there. There was at one point, rather amusingly, a free EDP movement. It was in April-May 2021. This mostly appeared in comment sections on TikToks. All it consisted of was users saying free EDP with the EDP profile picture in the controversial text of him smiling while half naked. How on earth you can free somebody like that, I don't understand. But you know what? Allow TikTok to continue to prove it's the most cancerous of all the platforms. Instagram with their influencers are a close second for me. Now I have on a number of occasions covered EDP because I want to make sure when he does something stupid, I'm here to add it to the catalogue of stupid. His catalogue of stupid. His downfall was monumental. For somebody who had all of that success, he got his viral and his fame from a video or two. His rants were legend, and he threw it away because of that 13-year-old cupcake. In May of 2023, because we're going to skip to present, he uploaded a video of him exposing Mr. Beast's crew member Chris Tyson after becoming transgender, where he urges people to protect their children, siblings, and godchildren from Chris. He also claimed that Chris falsely kissed her own son Tucker on the lips, and that Chris was a fanatic of Lolicon, which he considers animated children in anime engaging in sexual activity. I'm not going to get drawn in on the Chris thing. I just want to draw attention to, firstly, parents do kiss their children. It's quite common in fact. Second, leg to stand on, you have none. You can't advocate for the safety of children when you tried to meet up with children. Now I'm going to go through a brief little rundown of 2023, because that way we're caught up. I wanted to insert the Chris thing now though because it was relevant to a more recent activity, but I forgot to include what happened with his main TikTok account. On the 8th of February, he was permanently banned. He went to his own website to make videos and live streams, and later that month, he would become the centre of media attention when he would sell almost all his belongings. In February, he did a stream with a friend in which they were angry during the Super Bowl. This led to him being trolled because Chiefs, right? If you follow football, you get it. In March, he published a video claiming the sting was a setup and he was innocent. Viewers debated the authenticity of the interview featured in the video, which ultimately, being debunked as fake, showed evidence he had poorly edited pieces and was nonsensical. The interviewer was AI. In July, he published an official apology video in which he claimed to be looking for redemption. He never addressed the sting directly and any events leading up to it, and he neglected to actually apologize to any of the victims he had texted and provided fake emails to prove that the innocent was a setup. His actions on social media did not help either because he continued to act in a somewhat unrepentant manner.
Alrighty, so first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed suicide. I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each and every single time you guys have gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug. You guys have offered your words of encouragement. You guys have sat back, took me by the hand, you know what I mean? And you guys have done nothing but show me love, compassion, support, you know what I mean? And for that, I am ever so fucking grateful, you know what I mean? I also want to say thank you so much to the fans.
But wait, we're not done. This continues on into August. Kayla Hoskins, a YouTuber, put out a video titled "I'm EDP445's victim," came out with her experience with him. Now many assumed clout chasing, but she later proved it was true.
Hello, my name is Kayla and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I'm 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first and I told him my age and he didn't block me. I didn't really know who he was. I remember seeing him back in like 2021, but all I knew was that he was caught in a predator catch before. I didn't really know that he was friends with Tyler, the creator, or any of these other people. There's actual messages of me telling my age to him several times, and there's voice messages of other victims that he groomed.
I mean, regardless of the situation, Kayla, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your life. Well, if you think that you can ruin that bitch any more than what it's already been ruined, you go right the fuck ahead. Be my fucking guest, bitch.
That continued on into early September, where she then gave an hour-long interview, where she also pointed out that he had threatened her if he were to be set up. She later said that she went to the police about her explicit messages with EDP, in which he is currently being investigated. The potential for that, by the way, 10 years. But this isn't why he was trending, it's not why he got more attention, no, it's because Gideon, a troll like no other, a guy who got banned from sitting at the front row of certain NBA games because he kept on falling asleep, quotes around those words with a blanket over him. Paid for the ticket, you kicked him out, he got more attention. Congratulations. Wasn't he also banned on Twitch for trolling Pokimane? Like, these things happen, and it actually benefits Gideon massively. On the 3rd of September, Gideon posted a video. It was shared all over Twitter, and it showed Gideon and Skeeter Jean confronting EDP, who had gone to the Davita Healthcare Center. Can anyone guess what he was trying to do? 10 points to your respected Hogwarts house if you can guess which activity or type of person he had attempted to meet. Tell you what, I'll just play the video part.
So you guys know it's not CGI.
As you can see from what I have shown you in this video so far, EDP is a colossal smeghead, but he's one that is apparently happy to continue down this path, one where he will continue to try to get his underage, well, whatever it is he's after. It's certainly not a book club, and I doubt they have a sports almanac to help him win lots of money.
I don't say shit, lawyer.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like riding on yourself, you know. You can't be snitching on yourself.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
But like, I feel like people are just trying to set you up at this point. Like, I don't know like what's going on, but like, it doesn't even seem real at this point. You know what I mean?
They are.
Did you piss somebody off to like set them up like that? Because like, why would somebody want to set you up? Like, they gotta have some personal beef with you.
Well, something you have to understand, and I've been, I'm not trying to come off as condescending, so I apologize. This is something that I've told people this shit way, like about a few years ago.
Do I make the reveal?
Is it time? I can't hear it. Is it time?
When you
Chat, do I make the reveal
do
yet?
something, I mean,
He eats cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember me, nigga?
This rather large cretin has been busted now more than once. He has been caught out far too many times. It is unacceptable that this moron persists with a level of delusion you would expect from somebody on some form of euphoric, and not from somebody who can barely afford to buy their Taco Bell anymore. Creatures like you, the nonce type, yeah, absolutely ruin the online space, 100%, and the real world. The innocent lives you harm with your stupidity. If you had any common decency, EDP445, you just go and ask to be locked up for the rest of your life. At least then there's less chance of you trying to get your hands on some underage cupcake again. Although don't be surprised, because of the nature of what it is you keep trying to do, if you get passed around like a joint in the prison.